you know, people before we started the production were like, Scott Pascal will make this beautiful. And I didn't really understand that. I was like, oh, okay, well, of course it'll be pretty. You know, it's gonna be like, you know, professional people are doing this and it'll be pretty, right? But I didn't realize that what people were talking about, that sublime beauty that he could bring to a place that was just, is supposed to be our godforsaken land, you know.
In the workshop, it was just, okay, they go to Africa, suddenly everyone's black there. And there was an element of inherent racism in just doing that, of putting, you know, black people there and saying, okay, now we're in Africa. And people weren't sure whether it was okay to laugh. But with the set, I think people go in their mind to that story they read in the paper, that recent awfulness they read about, you know, a movie about genocide, something about something terrible in Africa that really does exist and it really is true. And everything that we have in the show is based on actual research.
I would bring source material to Trey and Matt and to Casey and show them some of these structures and images that I've been looking at and inspirations. And when that iris opens and you see Uganda for the first time, people are just sitting there just kind of in shock that that's what's happening. And then when they start taking in the detail, because there's so much texture and detail, the craftspeople that I've worked with on the set are so brilliant, and we've worked down to the individual strands of grasses into each place, all the metals and signage and plasters and just every bit of material that we've used and utilized to craft that village. And then out comes this donkey that looks like it is like muscles and sinew, basically this thing that's being dragged across the stage. And it's a great moment because people then are given the liberty to laugh at it.